thanks for checking out the channel, watching the video. Today we are going to Cookie Town. We are making cookies, yep. So my number one favorite cookie in the whole wide world is peanut butter. Not ashamed to say that. Love it. Probably number two might be this cookie. It's a Snickerdoodle. So what is a Snickerdoodle? If you've never had it, which they're everywhere now. Snickerdoodle is kind of like a sugar cookie, but you add cream of tartar to it and roll it in cinnamon and sugar. It gives it a little different texture to it almost. It's a little tooth to it. It's bizarre, but I love the things. They're so good. Anyway, I looked up the origins of the Snickerdoodle. And where in the world did it get this strange name? So I'm going to try to pronounce it. They think it comes from the word Snickerdoodle. That's this word. If you know how to say it better than me, then good. I'm going to say Snickerdoodle. Which is a German sweet or a German word from a Schnecken, which is like a cinnamon bun. That's according to Wikipedia. I don't know if that's true or not, but that would make sense because it's an Amish cookie, and that would make it come through the Amish community. This is predominantly in the Amish community. So anyway, here's my Snickerdoodle recipe. You guys, hope you enjoy it. While you're here, hit that subscribe button down below, become a subscriber, and give me a thumbs up while you're there. Anyway, guys, here goes the video. By the way, Winston is doing great. Him and Buddy are BFFs now. Kind of worried the first little bit there. Buddy was not having a lot to do with him. Oh my gosh, they play nonstop. But anyway, I digress. Here's the recipe for Snickerdoodles, guys. All right, guys, we're going to start out by creaming our fats and our sugar. So we're going to have a stick of butter, which is a half a cup of butter. And a half a stick of Crisco, or half a cup of Crisco. I have the butter flavored Crisco, so we will stick with that. That's what you get when you don't put your bowl on correctly. There we go, let's try that again. Now to this we're going to add our sugar. No, this is white sugar. We're going to add 1.5 cups of white sugar. And a half cups of white sugar. And we're going to let this mix till it gets fluffy. When that sugar starts breaking down those fat molecules, and you'll see it'll change colors and get fluffy. It's already there. With that shortening brings it there really fast. So we'll put it on low. We're going to add in 2 eggs. Because you know I'm about to make a mess if I try to do it that way. 1 egg. Let that mix. Second egg. Let that mix. We're going to put in about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. It's a really easy cookie to make. I mean, it really is. Excuse me, guys. We're going to scrape down our sides. All right, to this, we're going to add flour. So we want to put together 2 3/4 cups of flour. One, 2, and 3/4. We're going to guess at that last one. I'm not about to break out a 1/4 of a cup measure for that. Measuring cup. And to this, we are going to add 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So your cream of tartar, soda, and salt. Mix that together. We're gonna mix all of this together. Just let it mix. We don't want to build the gluten. There you go. It's a great texture. Now you could refrigerate that at this point if you want to do them later or want the dough to set up, but you really don't need to. It's a firm, great dough. All right, guys, on a cookie sheet, first of all, put down your parchment because you want to protect your cookie sheet, and you also want to protect the cookies themselves. To me, when you put a cookie on a hot pan, you get that really brown bottom. That's not what I really want. I want these to be light, tender cookies, like a Snickerdoodle should. So we're going to put our parchment down. The parchment also will save you. You don't have to clean your pans. Just cook smart. So, cinnamon and sugar. This is about a cup of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of, a cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon around in there. What I'm going to do is take my scoop of cookie dough, and we're going to drop it right inside. Just roll it around. You want to put these spread. So you want to put them about 2 inches apart. And remember that first batch, I always double check to see how much they're going to spread. We've got our oven set at 400 degrees. Let me push that back so I can do this a little more with you guys. Piece right there that came off. Now we won't save the cinnamon and sugar after we use it because this has eggs in it, and we don't want to store that with the we don't want to cross-contaminate the cinnamon and sugar. All right, we're going to stop there. That's going to go in your 400-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. You want them to be set, but you don't want them to get brown and crispy. So about 8 to 10 minutes, and we'll pull those out in a sec. That's what you're looking for. Now they're puffed a little, they will deflate. A little bit of brown around the edge, but not too much. So what I'm going to do is to pull. Another advantage of having parchment paper is you can do this straight off the rack, off the pan, stop the cooking process, and put it right on the sheet. All right, once those are cooled, we'll give them a try. All right, guys, this is my Snickerdoodle. Smell of cinnamon. I don't know what the cream of tartar does to it, but it gets a great smell. It's just such a great cookie. And it's kind of chewy and pliable, but it's got a crunch to it. So it has that sugar cookie taste, but then it's got the cinnamon sugar taste to it. But then that little twang, I guess it's a cream of tartar, but these are so good. Anyway, this is my Snickerdoodle, or Schneckendoodle. Anyway, Snickerdoodles. These are my Snickerdoodles, guys. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Give it a try. If you do, put your comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. My name is Tom. Be safe out there, and we will see you next week.